My girlfriend said her ex's name while we were doing it. So I was over at my girlfriend's house on a Saturday like usual when we decided that we were gonna do it. For the first time, actually. She got on top of me and started to, while she was, doing what she was doing, she was calling me a bunch of different names. Not human names, but things that you only call someone during the act. But her calling me those things wasn't really getting me in the mood, so I asked her to say my name. But instead of saying my name, she said Connor. And what she did after saying his name was even worse than the fact that she said his name in the first place. Like and share to find out what she did in part 2. Download the link in my bio to watch part 2 right now. So my girlfriend was calling me a bunch of different names while we were doing it. Like I said, not actual human names, but like only names that you call somebody when you're in the act. Her calling me those names wasn't really getting me in the mood, because those are names that you could call anyone while doing it, and I wanted her to call me something more special. So I asked her to say my actual name. And the name that came out of her mouth wasn't my name, it was her ex-boyfriend's name, Connor. And what she proceeded to do after made me kick her out of my house. The first thing she did was she didn't even realize that she said his name and not mine. She kept going and kept repeating his name over and over and over again. And once she finally realized what she was doing, she slipped up and told me that she was thinking of her ex while we were doing it. So I kicked her out of my house, and then her and her ex got back together, of course. I'm still salty about that shit. That story was from Reddit. If you want more crazy stories, then like and share this video. So my girlfriend's dad walked in on us. So I would go to my girlfriend's house like every other day because her dad used to actually really like me before this experience happened. One particular Saturday I was over there and we were cuddling together in her room. Well, obviously one thing led to another and we ended up doing it. And we made a really bad decision. We left the door open because her parents were supposedly out grocery shopping. And we didn't bother to try to keep quiet either. So she was pretty much screaming and I'm pretty vocal too. This is when things took a huge turn for the worse. She ended up getting on top and I just so happened to look towards the door. And her dad was standing right there, looking at us in shock. And what her dad did is literally the craziest thing that any parent could possibly do in this situation. Like and share for part 2, you can watch it now by downloading the link in my bio. So me and the girl thought that her parents were gone to the grocery store, so we made the mistake to leave the door open. And not to mention, we were not being quiet because we did not care. Well, that was until she got on top, and I noticed that her dad was standing in the doorway looking dead at us, with the most shocked and disgusted look on his face. You know how I said he did the worst thing that he could possibly do? Well, he went to get a strap. Bang bang. I was under the assumption that her parents probably knew that we were doing it. I mean, it's a teenage relationship. So I thought that maybe he would just provide another strap, if you know what I mean. Well, wrap. Oh, that sounded so bad. I meant wrap, not strap. Let's not get onto that. But anyway, I literally jumped out of this girl's window. And not too long after I got home, I received a call from her. Saying that her parents were making us break up. A very unfortunate series of events. That story was fan submitted, and I have another crazy one coming soon, so stay tuned.